Hey there, fellow learners and knowledge seekers. Welcome to Guide Coachings, your ultimate destination for unlocking the secrets to success and personal growth. Today, we have a game changer topic that's going to revolutionize the way you handle your local data source in Tableau. Ever wondered how to seamlessly schedule a refresh for your precious data, even if it's locked away behind the firewalls and guarded by dragons? Well, fear not, because we have our secret weapon, the mighty Tableau Bridge, at your disposal. In this thrilling video, I'm going to share with you the exact steps to harness the power of Tableau Bridge and ensure your data is refreshed and updated on the cloud effortlessly. Well, we will go on a step by step journey, deciphering every detail, unlocking the secrets to success, and making your data dance on to the beat of Tableau Bridge. By the end of this adventure, you will be scheduling wizard, confidently setting up your refresh like a pro, leaving your viewers stunned. If you are ready to take the leap and embrace the magic of Tableau Bridge, don't miss out this epic journey. Hit that subscribe button right now and become a part of our dynamic community here at Guide Coachings. Together, we'll conquer the world of data and build a community of data rock stars. So, what are you waiting for? Let's dive right in. Consider a situation where you are going to be into the interview. Now in the interview, interviewer is asking you that I have a data on D drive, how to schedule a refresh with this data source. So how you will do a refresh to a local database system? Well, the answer is into the intro itself. We will be using the Tableau Bridge. Now, what is the Tableau Bridge and how you can use the Tableau Bridge? There are certain things which we will be discussing in this video. So the first thing which we will be discussing about the data source, like how the Tableau Bridge is going to be used and what Tableau Bridge is. Well, basically Tableau Bridge is nothing but acts as a bridge between your Tableau server and your local files which are into your on-premises data. We call it on-premise data where it is behind the firewall or behind certain security into our local files so that our data is safe and secure. So it could be of private cloud data, rational data, relational data, or we could have the Excel sheets or data files. We can see the same image into some other perspective where we have a virtual machine for Tableau Bridge and we have different on-premises data relational database and file-based data. Okay, so which acts this Tableau bridge acts as a bridge between these local files and the server Tableau server online. So how we are going to connect and what are the advantages of it, we will be seeing right now. Here are some main use cases for Tableau Bridge. What are the important use cases? So here are four which you can tell into the interview if the interviewer is asking about you directly about the Tableau Bridge or if he is asking about the local data to be connected to your Tableau server. So the first and foremost step is data refresh on premises data source. So here what happens is when you have data source or files stored on your local network such as Excel sheets or CSV files, Tableau Bridge acts an intermediary that allows Tableau Online or Tableau Server to securely access, refresh the data onto the server. So you have local files and you have Tableau Server. So intermediary, that is we have seen into the previous image where Tableau Bridge is acting as a virtual machine which connects the dots between the local files and this Tableau server. So it is the intermediary point. Then the next point is schedule data refresh. So what happens is Tableau Bridge can schedule to refresh on premises data source at a specific intervals. Here we can set a refresh interval with Tableau server into using Tableau Bridge. So we can schedule a refresh so that our data from the local files has to be updated, and our dashboards and reports should be updated with the latest data set. Now the third thing is live connection. We can either use the extracts, or either we can use a live connection for with data with the Tableau Bridge, and we can put those details into our dashboards and reports to get the current status of the data. Now the fourth point is security. It provides the security to the data wherever we are putting the data. So it takes the credentials and it keeps data safe onto the premises, and does not uh, it does not mess up the data, and it keeps the safe into the local files. Okay, now we will be discussing about how the installation process is, and how we can install it. So basically, Tableau Bridge is nothing but a software using which you can install it. You can go to the Tableau online, you can go to the Tableau website, and you can find out for Tableau Bridge. Then you can install download it. Once you are able to download it, you need to install the setup. Okay, once you install the setup onto the compatible machine, whatever machine you want to act as a server, you can install it over there where the data is present. Or okay, then the second thing is configure Tableau Bridge. Now you need to, once the installation process is done, you need to configure it with the Tableau server. So launch Tableau Bridge and sign in with your Tableau Online or Tableau server credentials. Okay, once that is installation is done, you need to configure the Tableau using username and password of your Tableau server. Now the third step is data. Publish your data source. So in this source, what happens is, we open our Tableau desktop, we go to the source where we have connected the data file, then we open it, then we select the data extract, and from there we push the data, whatever data set we have connected, we push that to the server where we enter the username and password, the credentials of the Tableau server or Tableau Online, and then we connect it. That is the publishment of the data. Set up data source credentials. Again, we need to put the username and password. If we have any credentials to access that particular local files or local data, we need to provide that credentials to the Tableau. We need to provide that details to the Tableau Bridge, and then we can get connected. Now the fifth and foremost if step comes, that is to schedule the data refresh. Now we have connected the data, but we, unless and until we sets the refresh, the data which is onto the local repo is not going to refresh onto the server. So we need to schedule a refresh. We call it schedule refresh, where we will be adding it the frequency of daily, weekly or hourly basis, and we, on that particular time, the refresh will happen. Now here one important point we need to make in here is, every time whenever we scheduling, let's suppose we are scheduling at night 9 p.m. Okay, and then at that time, suppose I am using this machine as my local database where all the files are there, and I am asking system to refresh it at 9 p.m., but at 9 p.m. I am not accessing this laptop and my machine is shut down. So at that time the refresh will not happen. Okay, so make sure whenever we are scheduling a refresh, it's the machine on which we are keeping the data and we are keep installing the Tableau Bridge has to be active and running. Okay, that is the important point into the scheduling the data source. Then the next step comes, that is the monitor the refresh. Okay, after setting up refresh schedule, once we have scheduled the refresh, Tableau Bridge will automatically trigger the data source and refresh the data on the set interval. Okay, you can monitor the refresh status in Tableau Online or Tableau Server. We can monitor the status of it, that successfully uploaded or not. Then we can check the refresh schedules sections data source to see the status of the last refresh and any error if applicable. If any error occurred during the refresh, we can see that into the refresh schedule section, and we can check the what is the last update happened at what time. Okay, if refresh fail, we can have the investigation and we can resolve the issues to ensure that the data stay up to date. By following these steps, these six steps, we can make our data consistent, and we can make the secure connection between local data set and the cloud data set. Okay, now here I have found a video which is quite interesting onto the server, onto the YouTube. So I will just play it and we will just see it. I will just speed it up. So here, once the installation process is done, you will click on yes. The Tableau server, Tableau Bridge is installed. Okay, you will click on yes, and then the Tableau Bridge will installed onto your machine. Once that is done, you will be able to see a plus icon right at the bottom of the window. So here you can see the plus sign is appearing. You will enter the username and password. Once you enter it, okay, here is the plus icon which is grayed out as of now. Once you enter the details of your username and password for the Tableau server online, Tableau server, it will turn to white. Okay, once you enter it, it will turn to white. Now if you wait and if you see, we have connected to the Tableau Bridge. Now there is no database connectivity as of now. We have not updated or we have not connected any data source to the Tableau Bridge. Now how we can connect it? We will go to our system, we will open the Tableau desktop. We will open the Tableau desktop and we will select the Tableau, we will select the Tableau local files whichever we want to select over there. So we'll select this, we'll select the extract data and we'll click OK, and it will save it, and then we'll click on it again and we'll publish it. Okay, so once we publish and we will connect it, it will ask us to the server credentials such as username and password. We will enter those details and we will be redirected to the publish data source Tableau Online, where we will be selecting the project name and the sample superstore as a data source. Then we'll click OK, and then we will be redirected to the Tableau server. Okay, where we will be entering the schedule. Okay, so schedule extract refresh. Now we will be now we'll select the bridge legacy, and then here we will be selecting our computer, the local computer on which we have installed the Tableau Bridge. Now once we select it, we will select the repeats, we'll select entry, and we will select the date and time. Okay, we'll select the time at what time we want that schedule refresh. So once we click on that, it will give us the success message, and we need to make sure that at that time our machine is active. And you can see that we have connected to the sample superstore data source as a local the to the Tableau server. Now if we want to reschedule, we can do the edit, we can do the changes. If you want to remove it, we can remove it. If you want to connect a new resource, we can data source, we can connect the new data source. Okay, I think that's all for today, guys. If you have any questions, any queries, or any doubts regarding topic which I have covered today, you can write me a comment and we will be discussing into our next session. Guys, if you want to learn Tableau from basic to advanced, if you want to work on the live projects, if you want to get some hands-on experience onto the Tableau, you can write me a comment on you, or you can call me on the given number below, and I will be helping you to understand Tableau and in the best possible way, and I'll give my full and 100% support to you for learning it. That's all for today. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.